Edgar Cayce predictions for 2017. Events in geopolitics. Being an American, Cayce was able and had the opportunity to assess the situation in the country sensibly and impartially even in the future. As for 2017, for US, a predictor saw the problems associated with the principles of the conduct of its foreign and domestic policy. Clairvoyant described his country as a victim against which that will turn what until now has helped her to take over and steal from other territories and states. Moreover, the total context of his statements on this subject suggests that America ever acquire relevance problem of religious conflicts and terrorist attacks. However, the United States won't sink into a chaos, as Cayce said. Peace will come in the soul of people and lucidity will come into the heads of the leaders of this state after some artifacts will be raised line from the bottom of the ocean near U.S. coast. Predictor argued that these findings, in addition to the historical significance, will have also a great spiritual meaning. Cayce said that they will contain a unique source of energy that can favorably influence the minds and souls of masses of people. And the clairvoyant insisted, Americans will begin to change for the better from that moment, becoming more peaceful, more humane, and their leaders, more careful in his statements and decisions. In addition, for 2017, Cayce predicted declining of the nuclear weapons tension. Very complex Rubicon, events that occurred in 2014 to 2015 and created a lot of tension in relations between different countries, will be safely passed during this period. Cayce also saw political problems for Israel in 2017. He pointed out the probability of the outcome of a considerable number of people from this country who will try to find a shelter in various corners of the globe from Australia to Russia. Chinese will have to begin to reconsider many of their priorities and views of the world. They finally will be a tendency to consider themselves not exceptional nation, but a part of the human civilization. It isn't likely to be in 2017, but, according to Cayce, no doubt that these processes will gain a certain dynamics during this period. However, it must be noted that the clairvoyant treated Chinese quite critical, considering their ideological position unacceptable, especially in the 21st century. So, perhaps there is an element of subjectivity, because it's difficult to imagine that the people of China will suddenly consider themselves a part of the world and will not consider themselves the most cunning, clever and far-sighted. Although it is possible that the life make them do. Disasters and the environment. In 2017, Cayce saw a quite large nature problems in Europe. He mentioned the dangers of earthquakes that may make some of the territories of France, the United Kingdom and Spain go underwater, be submerged. Seismic activity, but without the danger of flooding, will be also relevant for the countries of the Scandinavian peninsula. But the key word here is may. There are no predictions with 100% probability. A predictor also has got an opinion on the environmental state of the planet as a whole. Basing on the fact that our planet is a living organism, which is adequately responsive to the treatment of humanity, he prophesied serious climate change for people, if they do not stop applying to the world as consumers. Because of this, climate changes can take place in the coming years, and having passed the point of no return, they may put us all on the path of destruction. And 2017 may be a time when something like that will happen, if people do not come to their senses. For example, today the movement of the Earth's poles is happening with unprecedented speed.